Hello, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Uh, this has been a long time coming now, has it? It's been like a month. You probably know what I've been doing. I seriously doubt that you probably don't know what I've been doing, considering the filler video, probably, if you decided to watch that. I've been playing Persona 3 Reload all month, and I just finished it yesterday, and it's a superb game. If you haven't played Persona 3, like in any form, even portable, go play it. It's so good. It's worth your time, I promise you. But today we continue the FNaF marathon, hopefully, because I did actually try to do this very soon after the first video, but I recorded an hour of me just attempting, which felt bad. To be completely honest. I mean, like, I one-shot the entirety of the base game, and then I can't even beat the 6th night? Like, what? Chica was very aggressive and just kept on getting to my door and not letting me close it. Most of the time, that's usually how it went. I may upload that as, like, an unlisted video that I'll link in the description of this one. Hopefully this one's not also a recording of an hour's worth of attempts. So that I don't have to do this a third time. But hey, let's just jump into it. Alright. Let's try and get back to used to this. Alright, so boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Up, Bonnie gone. Oh my god, turn off. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing that. My mouse is a little bit stuck underneath my computer, so I'm having a bit of a hard time. I'm gonna try and just be kind of really focused, so I might not talk too much. I would like to just hurry and finish this, because I want to play the other games. They're like FNaF 2 or FNaF 3. I'm actually kind of good at FNaF 3 on mobile. I've played a lot of these games on mobile, actually. And by a lot, I mean literally all of them, except for the ones that are not on mobile, funnily enough. I hear them. It's not great. Okay. Okay. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, probably not going to be talking too much. I want to focus up, get this done. I spent a lot of time rambling in the first recording about many things, so that's another reason why I might still upload it, because story time. Because I like talking to the camera, and I like sharing my thoughts with people. But not now. Now we gotta survive 8 minutes. No, it's actually 9 minutes. I learned that this game has 9-minute long nights, which is terrible. If you want to get through this fast, which is not something I'm great at. If you want to see someone blow through this game, I recommend go watching Astral Spiff. He's a great content creator. He's done 3 FNaF marathons with like the base games of every FNaF game. It's truly incredible. But today I take you on the hopefully 9-minute journey of night 6 in the first game. I'm getting really like clenched, and my hand is getting really clenched. So it's really I'm like. It's really hard for me to maintain my position on my mouse pad. Especially with these camera flips, man. Ugh. Cool, Chica's in the kitchen. She won't bother me for a bit. When I first attempted this, Chica prevented me from doing anything. It was the worst. Like, I would lose to Chica, not Bonnie, Chica, more often than any other animatronic. I have also tried letting Freddy just kind of do his thing, but nope. So we are back to rhythm game strats. You have to look directly at Freddy to stop him from moving. Like in all places. It's turn off. Up. 3 a.m. 36% power. Feeling fine. Can't hurt me. And sorry for no commentary. I'm just really focused. Want to get this over with. But hey, that just means more time to chat later, right? You can chat on the title screen or something. Up. So close. Okay. It's all down to the wire now. I believe the first attempt I did or night 6. Got this far. And then Chica showed up and blocked my door. And I couldn't close the right door. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stay in the office. And then I was gonna listen for Foxy, but I couldn't hear him. And so I died, like, at the very last second. I was so mad. Ugh. Actual horror. Not horror. This game is unfortunately not too scary for me anymore. But it is very stressful. I can feel my heartbeat. Alright. Fuck it. Oh, fuck it, we ball. Okay. Easy. Freddy wanted me to die immediately. Woo! Okay, let's go. Good job, sport. You've earned some overtime. A whole 50 cents. Yeah, how incredible. Man, I'm so glad I worked for that. See, I did it first try this time. I don't know what happened. I do not know what happened last time. I'm very, very unsure. But anyway, so we have unlocked Custom Night. We will not be doing it. We can mess around on it, though. This will be for a time when I feel like not feeling terrible. I don't know. But this will be like if I ever do like 420 mode, Golden Freddy mode, and FNaF 2, what have you, it'll probably be for a different purpose. We will probably end this with a certain jump scare from this, obviously. But let's chat for a bit. As I said, I've been gone for a while, actually doing the main channel stuff, which I literally just started. You'd think I could be a bit more consistent with this if I want to be serious about it. But hey, you know what? We all gotta start somewhere. And for me, it's playing Persona 3 Reload since it came out yesterday. Let's talk about the lore, because there is lore in this game. It's very simple. 5 children go missing at a Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Could be this location, could be this location from years before, could be a different location. Who knows? Because nobody knows. But 5 children, they go missing, and they find a killer. Funnily enough, I don't know why, people tend to forget that they found him. But they can't press charges because they can't find the bodies. Because back in the 80s and whatnot, you needed evidence to substantiate a claim, and they didn't have very good forensics, so they needed the bodies to prove that you did it. But they couldn't find them because they were in these guys. They were in them. That's why they smell stinky and old. That's the gist of the lore, in all honesty. Again, not much presented in here. But of course we all know who the killer is. It's good old Willie A. I died a lot when I tried this before, and I got the game over screen, obviously, and it had, it showed you being stuffed into a suit, and then with the FNaF movie, you're like, could that be the Saw contraption? Could that now be the Saw contraption? This is one of the topics that I'd brought up. Astral Spiff calls it the Supinator, and I think that's very funny. So I will probably refer to it that way when we review both the movie and the movie book, because I have it. I have all of the books now except for Security Breach Files Updated Edition, and also like the cookbook and stuff. But like, I don't think the cookbook has lore. What's next for this? Obviously, FNaF 2. And it's gonna be a good time, I promise. I will address a few issues. First of all, of course, the fact that this is probably gonna look very blurry. Unfortunately, I'm not a very good editor. So, for some odd reason, the game screen is kind of locked to this corner here that I'm like drawing with my mouse, and so I kind of just have to crop it, but then it just looks blurry, and it's not great, and and it makes me kind of upset, but hey, you know, whatever, man. Hopefully I get better at this so that I'll be able to, you know, actually make it look nice later on, hopefully. Let's see, any other known, like, issues or anything? No, not really. But, for those who aren't in the loop of the Pokemon TCG, a new set is coming out called Temporal Forces, which means for those of you who tune in to my TCG openings, you'll get to see me open a Temporal Forces booster box at some point, so that'll be fun. I think I might start calling that like TCG and Life or something like that. I don't know. I'll rebrand it somehow and put it into a new playlist just to make everything nice and organized. Once we get done with FNaF 2, we'll move on to FNaF 3. And then I went over this in my filler video a little bit, but because, you know, it's filler, you probably won't catch it if you're just paying attention to this. But we will, as soon as we finish FNaF 4 and probably play around with the Halloween edition a little bit, we'll start reading the books, and we'll have a little book club. It'll be probably like a chapter 2 by chapter 2-ish review of each book in the franchise, starting with, of course, The Silver Eyes, which I have already reread recently, which it's going to be a little weird to reread it again, but I will, just to make sure that I get everything down, nice and down pat, not just kind of blurting things from memory. We will be recording that with the book in hand, quite literally. I'll be using... it'll be real life and not just the virtual mouse and stuff, and you won't be hearing me talking from a screen, but rather you'll see my hands gesture and move like they are now, but you can't see it. I might also point out some pages on the books, some pages in the book, probably hold it closer to the camera so that hopefully you guys can see. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for this video. If you like what you saw, stick around. There's more on the way, regardless of how inconsistent I am, I promise. We're going through the whole FNaF series. We're going to be doing some TCG openings. Eventually I'll get to streaming Pokemon challenges. It'll all be a blast. And of course, I've added filler now, so now I can kind of just talk about whatever I want at any point in time, hopefully. And you don't have to watch it if you don't have to, because everything will be in a nice, organized playlist. But yeah. I'll see y'all later once we do FNaF 2. Also, this is a jump scare.